And now, our report on Nigeria's preparation for the ICAO audit in March.
Aviation thrives on global standards. Keeping the industry safe requires taking extra steps, and that's what the International Civil Aviation Organization does. ICAO is not an everyday name, but the organization impacts on every individual who has ever set foot on a modern aircraft. It's a UN organization that develops all the baseline international rules for everything related to aviation safety, efficiency, security, economic development, and environmental impacts. And sometime in March this year, Nigeria will undergo another ICAO's Universal Safety Oversight Audit Program. The audit focuses on the state's capability in providing safety oversight by assessing whether the state has consistently implemented the critical elements of the safety oversight system. And the critical elements are primary aviation legislation, specific operating regulations, state civil aviation system and safety oversight functions, technical personnel qualification and training, technical guidance, tools, and the provision of safety critical information, licensing, certification, authorization and approval of obligations, surveillance obligations, and resolutions of safety concerns. Back home in Nigeria, the stakes appear high as the industry regulator, the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, late last year received a 6-man team from ICAO on a technical assistance visit ahead of the program. While Nigeria continues to put itself together for the audit, the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, in partnership with other critical agencies, is taking a look at issues connected with runway safety.
The workshop will no doubt facilitate the sensitization of stakeholders as well as establishment of local runway teams for Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt. The implementation of runway safety team is of strategic importance to the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, because our primary responsibility is to prevent collision between aircraft in flight, between aircraft on the ground, as well as between aircraft, vehicles, obstacles, or persons on the ground.
We are working assiduously to meet them in February and certify the airport in March. Every open item that we have so far, we have set up a task force in comprising of NCAA, FAN, and NAMA. We've been going around from airport to airport. On Monday we'll be in Abuja. Every open item we're addressing them.
The representatives of IATA and ICAO at the occasion underscored the importance of the runway to the success of aviation.
And the main objective of these runway safety goal teams is to complete the establishment of operational runway safety teams at all international airports that will contribute proactively to the reduction of African accident rates towards the world average by the end of 2015, as stipulated in the regional safety targets. This is also a collaborative effort to improve safety in Africa, including ICAO, IATA, ACI, ANSPs, civil aviation authorities, airports, airlines, ground handling services, and other airport and airspace users.
With this workshop done with, experts say Nigeria will be better prepared to monitor activities on and around airport runways across the country.
Newsflash takes off, with the federal government saying it will no longer tolerate the shabby treatment meted out to passengers by both domestic and foreign airlines operating inside the country. The Minister of State for Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, made these comments when he received a delegation from the Emirates Group in his office. The Minister of State for Aviation said such treatment, especially on international operations, will attract dire consequences when discovered. He also assured the Emirate Group that the ongoing construction of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport terminal will be complete and ready by December 2016. A large number of people pass through airports every day. This obviously presents potential targets for terrorism and other forms of crime because of the number of people located in a particular place. Ensuring that passengers and aircraft are safe is the job of civil aviation security personnel. Here in Lagos, the Directorate says it's re-strategizing for 2016, and this will include the deployment of more men and machines.
We're ensuring that we want to cover the whole airport with CCTV cameras. Those areas that are yet to be covered, the equipment are on ground already. The people who are supposed to deploy the equipment, they are on ground and they have commenced work in earnest. So we are hoping that very soon everywhere will be covered. The management is out to also ensure that we have enough manpower on ground with adequate training. Definitely you agree with me that there's no way you can have manpower without adequate training. ICAO recognizes the fact that you can't deploy people without training them.
Upping the game in the area of surveillance is also key.
So what we are trying to do is to have a careful blend of physical and protective security measures in place. A blend of intelligence, a blend of equipment, a blend of personnel, and a blend of what I call infrastructure. Decided, and what we intend to do is that there will be regular inspection of these airports. This regular inspection is deliberately designed so that we detect some of our shortcomings and try to rectify them as quickly as possible.
Above all, the airport authority says security remains the responsibility of everyone passing through the terminal and the airside. Away from home but still on passengers, this time South Korea has enacted tougher laws against unruly air passengers after the so-called nut rage scandal, which saw a top Korean air executive jailed. Under the new rules, passengers will pay a higher fine if they disturb the pilot. transport officials say they have revised the laws because of public demand. Heather Cho was convicted last February after ordering a taxiing plane back to offload a steward who served the nuts in a way she deemed inappropriate. The case, which attracted global attention, reopened a national debate in South Korea about elitism and the Korean business system. Heather Cho, besides being the vice president at Korean Air at that time, is the daughter of the airline's chairman. Heavy snowfall, which hit northern Turkey early in the week, has brought the Istanbul airport travel to a crawl. Nearly 500 flights traveling in and out of Atatürk Airport and Sabiha Gökçen Airport have been cancelled. Turkish Airlines alone cancelled 387 flights, and budget airline Pegasus said it had cancelled 52, while Atlas and Onur Airlines also cancelled 28 flights. A private jet also slid off the runway at Atatürk and became stuck in the snow and mud, though there were no casualties. Newsflash comes to a close with Ukrainian authorities planning to review the defenses of government computer systems, including those at airports and railway stations, after a cyber attack on Kyiv's main airport was launched from a server in Russia. Reports say the malware detected was similar to that which attacked 3 Ukrainian power firms in late December. The malware was found in the IT network of Kyiv's main airport, Boryspil. The network includes the airport's air traffic control. A spokeswoman for the airport said Ukrainian authorities were investigating whether the malware was connected to a malicious software platform known as Black Energy, which has been linked to other recent cyber attacks on Ukraine. Ukraine's state-run Computer Emergency Response Team issued a warning of the threat of more attacks.
We disembark here on this edition, but feel free to reach us on our feedback platform. I'm Bokala Jokitumbi. Thank you so much for watching.